Sometimes dead is better.
What's up, all you ghouls and ghoulettes? I am Nate, your horror podcast host, and with me, as always, is Charlie. And this time around is Pete, because every once in a while he likes to join in, not often, but once in a blue moon.
Hey,
Say hello,
guys.
everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
Nice.
This still feels so strange.
I'm
in
cool
here
with
to
it
me,
now.
but
I'm
it's
all in
okay.
control.
You've given up some control, Charlie. That's
You have
those are
control.
big steps towards being a
very
bigger
weird.
person.
I'm already a big guy. So
He already
Right,
is.
right.
It's
You're
nothing.
pretty sure you're a
Big
foot
man
taller
with
than
no
I am.
butt.
With no butt.
Yeah, I got the extra height, so I'll take it. It's fair. It's fair.
Hey
How's
guys,
everyone been?
it's great to be out of jail.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I let both of you out of jail.
Right.
So
Well,
you're both welcome.
Dear listeners, I'm pretty sure that when Charlie puts you in jail, you might not get out of it.
You feel
So-
it in the text.
Oh
You're
boy,
like, oh
it's
man,
it's
I'm
harsh.
sorry I picked a good movie.
So yeah, right, right. So here we are.
I'm
Thankfully, I was
sorry
asked
you
tonight.
picked the movie. That's
There's that too, I guess.
Oh boy.
It's never going to end.
oh.
Curious
it's-
question for everyone. What
Okay.
version of Dead Alive did everyone watch?
What version?
Yes. Did you watch the 104-minute, or did you watch the 88-minute, or did you watch the 97-minute?
I watched the one that said fully uncut.
Oh, you
On
might have watched
YouTube.
the 104.
I think
Yeah,
it was.
I don't know.
I think it was 104 on YouTube for whatever reason it was on there. The transfer was very nice, except in those additional minutes.
Yes,
And
I noticed.
Did you notice that? Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, in the additional stuff, it was definitely grainier, and it wasn't. I don't know. The resolution wasn't upgraded.
Wasn't as
or
crisp.
anything. No,
Interesting.
clearly
so
not.
I have the DVD copy that's been out of print for forever at this
I
point.
looked that up. Those are going for big
It's
bucks.
expensive.
Holy
I got it
shit.
for like $10. I still have the receipt.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I rented this movie so much in high school that I should have just stole the copy from Family Video.
Oh, sure.
Probably.
Like, I should have. I
Wasn't
mean,
hard
what
to
the hell
do.
not? Yeah.
Wasn't that the rule? After twice renting, you steal it. That was
You might as
that
well
was
have.
supposed
Me
to
and my
be.
buddy Dom rented this movie all the time because we loved it. It was fun to drink beers and watch this movie.
Yeah.
So the DVD is the US cut. It's the unrated one. It's 97 minutes. It's my preferred version. I've seen that
Oh.
104 one. I don't feel like it really adds anything other than just padding, you know? But it's also Peter Jackson's preferred cut as well. I've
The
never
97 or the
s-
104 is
The
Peter Jackson.
97.
The 97. Okay.
I've never seen like the 83-minute cut. Apparently, it just gets rid of everything that's fun.
There's a lot of fun in this
Yeah.
movie.
Then
Yeah,
there's,
it's just like,
there's
oh,
no
there's
movie
blood?
left.
Get rid of it.
There's no movie left if you did that.
My
They
goodness.
walk in
I
the
can't
park, they go
imagine
to
it.
the zoo, and then we're done.
I can't even imagine watching this on like sci-fi back in the day if they ever did play it.
There's no way you could get away with this on regular
No,
cable.
On regular cable?
No.
There would, like Charlie said, there would be nothing left.
But
Yeah.
did you see, though, I don't know how much you guys read into this. They were talking, I think it was one of the places in Australia that how they rate movies. They were like, the blood and gooiness was so over the top, it was comical
Yes.
that they were like, I don't even know if we need to rate it a 15. And I'm like,
Incredible.
wow. Yeah. Oh, dude. And then another place, when it went on for VHS, they came with complimentary barf bags. Now that
I
has to
would
be a
kill to
pricey-
have one of those in the office.
Yes. I think that should be a grail for you, Nate. Is
Yeah.
and I will say the scene that it's for that they give it to you for still turns my stomach when I watch it.
It's awful gross.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
That
I
sounds
had
like
to I warned
Is
Jackie.
it
yeah.
the dinner scene?
Oh yes,
Ugh.
I can handle everything but the custard. That
Oh.
that's
was
it.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
The custard scene. I had saw a clip of that on some sort of television countdown back in the day, and that's how I found out about this movie because I went, that is so gross. I need to see this. And it is still disgusting.
Oh yeah, it holds up 100%. And I mean, I'm sitting there going, I know it's food coloring. I know it's like real custard. They threw a little food coloring in there.
No,
Like now, I don't want to keep talking about it. It's that bad.
I can't wait to keep talking about it.
No, and that's fine. I'll tell you what, man. Let's just go ahead and hit the trailer real
I was
quick.
gonna say we need to get to the trailer, do a 3-sentence synopsis, and we're just gonna instantly dive into this because I love this movie.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
On this picturesque block, in this manicured home, something evil, something terrifying, something horrifying is haunting Lionel. His mother,
I thought I told you to spray this house. The place is infested with vermin.
although she was a little strict,
Look at this dust. It's an inch thick.
he never wished her any harm
You look after me like
until
your mother's dead, Lionel.
now, whatever Mom's got
Who's your mother?
has caught on with the neighbors. You can pray.
I kick ass for the Lord.
You can plead. You can beg for mercy. But nothing you can do will stop it. Because how do you kill something that's already dead? Trimark Pictures presents a modern masterpiece of horror.
Your mother ate my dog.
Dead Alive.
Party's over.
All right, you
Party's
guys
over,
didn't see
boys.
me accidentally like lower my chair, did you?
I like Nate was really tall for a
Did you
second.
see where I
and
just
then
shrunk?
Nate gone.
What a fantastic trailer.
It's so good.
Oh God, man. What a fantastic movie. Period.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I just want to throw this out first as we get started. I thought this movie was way earlier than what I realized that came out in 92. The dogs are having a blast over there. People.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all
They're,
good.
they're getting comfy. They're
Okay,
chilling.
let them get comfy. We're good. But this came out in 92. I swear this
Felt
was like
it was 90 at the earliest.
I felt
guess.
like 80s. I was like
Yeah.
watching this going, this feels like it came out in the 80s. I know it's okay. It's
Well, I know Bad
technically-
Taste was like 88 or 87,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So all right. I don't want to distract us because we will forget this. Nate, apparently I've been told you are prepared with your 3-sentence synopsis.
Oh, as always, fully prepared.
As always.
Never,
That's right.
Never writing a 3-sentence synopsis in the middle of recording ever.
Right up until the point that I go, Nate, are you ready? So, Nate, are you ready?
Ready. Mommy's little boy just wants to get out from her shadow. A woman believes she's met the man of her dreams. Zombies just want to have fun.
See how much
Oh,
better it is?
zombies, they want to have fun.
Keep it. Go on. Come on.
I
Keep
don't
it
know
up.
the rest of the lyrics.
Ah, that's fair.
Because that's all I know.
That's
all he
that's
knows.
it. That's really my
Perfect.
attention span when it comes to all music.
I believe it.
Just the hook. Yeah. Okay.
Just the hook.
This whole new trend of no albums but just singles like drops is perfect for Nate.
Well,
He
no,
gets
that's the
one
problem. I
song.
listen to nothing but albums, but I don't ever remember the name of the song. And
Oh my
sometimes I
God.
won't remember the name of the album, but I'll be like, it's the cover that's got a lot of eyeballs, track 3. And then, like, I'll know
Yeah.
it's that.
I
That's
know
how
your
I
type of
remember
music,
stuff.
so you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so then, like, when I go and see a band perform, I'm like, oh, cool, this is the one that's got a bunch of bats on the cover. That's song 6.
It's like,
Then, and when I get a set list, I'm like, what the hell are these words?
This makes
I'm
sense
the
somehow.
worst music fan ever.
It's fine. It's fine. Man, you can be the worst music fan ever.
I'm
Well,
gonna go up to Cleveland tomorrow to go see my a band that I adored in high school, Opeth. And I
I
don't know
love
a
Opeth.
damn name of like any of the song titles. It's gonna be great.
You're just gonna wait for that first like bass drop or riff,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be
I've
like,
been
oh, I love
waiting
this song.
18 years to see this damn band, and I'll be like, huh, they play nothing but new stuff that I don't really know. Cool.
That's how it's going to happen, isn't it?
That's how it's gonna go, but I don't care. I'm gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man.
speaking of knowing movies only like or, music by covers, I've known this about this movie for years till I finally watched it. I remember this cover in the rental store all the time with the lady pulling her face away and the skull coming out of it.
It's such a great cover.
It's a great cover. It's been burned in my memory. It's that when you're a little kid, when you walk past certain I want to say DVDs, Jesus. When you walked past certain VHSs and it kind of like, I don't want to get too close to it. I want to get out of this aisle as quickly as I can. That was one of them. That was just like, this is creepy. I don't like it. Until I was like 15 or 16 and went, this is the greatest movie ever made. I love this movie. 100%. I am in.
It's still a movie where I'm like, why can't anyone make something like this? Especially considering the budget. 92, this movie was made for $3 million.
Right.
And you watch it and go, how is this not like a $15 million movie with all the prosthetics, all the blood? And it's not just like blood laying down or like they turn the camera away. It's blood spraying everywhere.
Literally gallons and gallons.
Literally gallons.
And gallons of blood.
It was coming out at 5 feet per second in one particular scene when it starts spraying.
It's impressive.
And here's the funniest thing about some creative movie making is they started with a $4 million budget. Then it got cut to a $3 million budget. He came in under budget by $43,000, then filmed the entire park scene with the zombie baby with that $43 million.
Yeah,
and that is
43,000.
That is the director's favorite scene in the entire movie
because it's awesome.
And we say, I'm pretty sure Nate said it already, but this is done by a little indie director. Maybe a handful of people might know. He's done a few movies since then. It's Peter Jackson, from what I read.
Pete, could you enlighten us on who that is?
Well, he was a director of Bad Taste, Meet the Feebles, and Braindead, or as in America you would know, Dead Alive. I'm not sure what else he's done.
Yeah, don't really think
just
anything
a couple
else he could
things.
have done. He did a really good movie with Marty McFly called The Frighteners.
The Frighteners. Oh, that's right.
And that was the first Peter Jackson movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think that might be the first one.
I saw that when it came out to video. Like, I remember we rented that, and it was phenomenal.
That was probably right around the time I saw this, but I never when I watched movies, I didn't care who the director was. I rented a movie because it looked cool.
Yeah.
And I stuck it in and I liked it or I didn't. So I didn't go, ooh, let me see what this director has done on other things. I would have to go to the rental store and flip every VHS backwards to go, no, because there's no database. There was nothing to look up who did what.
No, sometimes like the cover would say from the director of, such and such. That's
how
kind of what you
like,
went off of. Or from the producer. And when you're a kid, you're like, oh, Jerry Bruckheimer. I know that name because he did The Rock or something like that. He didn't actually make the movie. He just funded it.
We all knew like Wes Craven, Clive Barker, the big ones that were always on the fronts because that's what they wanted to push. This guy did this movie, this guy did this movie.
And even if it'd be a movie they didn't make, but it'd be like Clive Barker presents.
Yeah. That one gets me. They still do that. You'll get like Eli Roth presents, and he was on set for like 2 hours, but it's like he's like, fine, just go ahead and put my name up on there. I don't care. Give me a credit on something.
Right. Give me a credit and a paycheck. That's fine.
I don't care. It's all good. Hose me with blood. Which I don't. This was not a segue into that, but this is what Eli Roth considers the only movie to slake his bloodlust. Is this movie right here. It gave him the perfect amount of blood.
Yeah, I would love to see someone else try to do it.
I
don't think it's possible.
Look, I'm not saying remake.
No, I'm not saying remake. I want to see someone else do another outrageously bloody movie. That's all I want.
Yes. And I don't mean just
That is in
arterial
this type
spray.
of tongue in cheek.
I
You
don't
know,
know
the
if
good
it
old
can be
splatter
done.
film.
I don't know if it can be done though. I mean,
All
really,
right.
what do you think, Pete?
Put on
You're
my
being awful
director
quiet on
boots.
that one.
Boy,
I'm out.
this is a rough. It's a the scale here on the horror and the comedy. There are a few that have uh, traversed that road perfectly.
Balanced.
Very
Perfectly
few.
balanced in this movie. Evil Dead 2 did it.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time coming up with a third one, but
Let's be fair.
maybe Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead did a very good job
Shaun
of
of
that.
Dead did a very
That-
good
that-
job.
that is
there was an equal amount of horror and comedy, and it all worked very, very well.
Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale versus
Evil.
Evil. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another very good
fantastic.
example.
Yeah.
But
let's
boy,
let-
it's few and far between on films that are able to walk that razor edge thin line of absurdity and glorious
Right.
gore.
And let's be fair, like when Sam Raimi did Evil Dead 2, it was because he had to. You know, he tried it once already with Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2 is kind of like his redo. Like
It's
what would
almost
I
a remake.
change?
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what would
it's
I
very
change?
close, but it's a sequel. Like, it's so funny.
It's a sequel.
It's a different company,
It's-
so he didn't
yeah,
have the rights, and
it's
even
we'll
the way
cover
it
that when
ends,
we
the way
eventually
Army of
do
Darkness
those
starts.
movies. Yeah. I mean,
That's
we'll
the whole
cover
thing.
all that. I mean, he's our, Bruce Campbell's our patron saint here.
Yes. I also think that this movie does comedy without telling jokes.
Yeah,
It's
like there's no
physical.
punchlines.
It's the physical absurdity of the film makes it rife with laughter. And there are so many other slasher comedy, horror comedies that try to tell jokes in the film, and it just doesn't always work. It's the
you mean like-
absurdity, like let's go over the top Monty Python sort of thing, and that's actually funny.
Yeah, how much
in this
slapstick can we
scenario.
get? It's
Right.
the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
how much blood spray can you get as the joke?
And
it's a flesh wound.
what we get now is you're about to get canceled, bro, and then a chainsaw cuts everyone in half. That's, that's what they consider comedy
I don't
now.
want to talk about it. I don't want to relive it. Make it end. Make it stop.
Well, and I think honestly, I did bring that up for a reason, is because so we did that movie, and then I feel like we kind of hit a dry spell as far as I think we've almost kind of branded the ooey gooey on the show here, and we went into, and I'm not, this is not a dig, guys, so trust me, this is not a dig. Thirst didn't quench anything for me as far as blood and guts.
That's fair. That's all right.
It didn't. I wish it had done more. And I think it was a vehicle that could have, but didn't. And then I wanted to go, let's go back to our roots. And I did House. Surprisingly, and even in my own memory, I thought there was more blood, but it's almost a bloodless movie. And then Nate's
yeah, it's just cool creature designs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those like, oh shit, there isn't
And
any blood in this.
Nate missed that one. So it was, all right, give me one that you want to be like more of a throwback. And we did Puppet Master. Very little blood in that one. There is blood and gore, but not to a level that's like should be brought up. You know what I mean? You know, other than the girl getting her face destroyed. That's the best gore in the
and
movie.
vomiting leeches on people.
But again, that was just that pales in comparison to the vomit part in this movie. And so when we were talking about what we wanted to do, I was like, screw it. I want all of the ooey gooey. I want all of the blood. Let's do Braindead,
Which
aka
surprised
Dead
me.
Alive.
Because I figured we would like hold this one off for a later time, but
Nah,
screw it. Let's do it now.
why? I might get hit by a bus or
Right,
something
right.
like
And
that.
you know what? We'll never get Dead Alive. So yeah, now's
Exactly.
the best time.
Now's
You
the
know,
time.
there are some that we would like hold for, like if there was some kind of special anniversary coming up, or someone said, hey, I want to do that show with you, and we'll hold on to it. But I'm kind of a mind now that if we get an inkling to do it, I want to just do it. And I was like, we're gonna do Dead Alive. And I was also looking forward to watching it with Jackie, because I don't know 100% if she'd ever actually seen it. And she's watching it, and she just kept, all you hear is, oh, that was amazing. Oh,
Oh,
goes,
good. It got the
"Oh,
wife
that
approval.
that was so much blood." And all I could keep saying to her was, "You haven't seen anything yet."
Yeah.
All the way up till the zombies break into the house and there is a ton of gore. I still looked at her and went, "You ain't seen nothing yet," until that lawnmower come out. And then I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Buckle up."
There you go.
Buckle up, Buttercup. I
That's
like
it.
Jackie more and more every time I hear about her. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, she didn't like thirst either. Sorry. But
Down a peg
that's
instantly.
that's a special kind of movie. Anyway,
it's a special
I
kind of
know
movie.
the first time viewing this movie, not being fully prepared for just how much more it keeps topping itself. Because
Right.
when you get to the priest that is kicking ass in the name of the Lord,
Oh, hold on, Bubba. I'm prepared for that one. I knew we were going to get to it. So this is probably the most quoted line in the movie. Not the most famously known scene in the movie, but most quoted. But I got you. I got you.
Devil is amongst us. Stay back, boy. This calls for divine intervention. I kick ass for the Lord.
amazing.
The organ music sells it for me every
oh,
time.
for sure.
So side note, before I get back to my main point, I want to see a prequel be made that's based on Kung Fu Priest.
Right? There's a backstory there.
Yeah, there's a backstory of why he kicks ass in the name of the Lord, I need that story.
I'll fund that Kickstarter.
Oh, fund it in a heartbeat.
100%.
Well, like-
Peter Jackson, give us a call. Our email is gmbmampod@gmail.com.
But like this scene starts out with a man peeing on a tombstone and a hand bursting out and grabbing him by the privates.
Ripping his junk off.
And just the amount of blood. Like I remember first time I see this going, well, there's no way you can top that. But it just keeps going.
I feel like
forgot
that was his
how
goal in this movie.
disgusting the embalming scene was.
Oh,
my God.
All the green goo.
So yeah, this is going to be a difficult movie for us to stay on track because we're going to say something and go, "Oh yeah, but remember when this happened?"
Yeah.
I think it bears to mention that this is. I wanted to go back to like the actors more than anything because we were talking about the comedy aspect of this, the physical comedy that these people were able to pull off. A, for an independent movie. B, it's basically all unknowns as far as I know. I mean, maybe they had done some stuff in New Zealand or something like that, but this was an independent film, but to get this like the man, I can't even think of his name. It starts with an L. Lionel. That's what it was.
Our hero, Lionel.
Our hero, Lionel. I kept having like these flashbacks to people like Jerry Lee Lewis, Don Knotts, these like people that are funny in body motion as well as being able to, pull off a certain line or a character aspect because, Lionel is very meek and mild and I believe it. But when he's like slipping in blood and he's just doesn't fall,
he doesn't
just
move.
continually
He just stays in place.
Scooby-Doo's the whole thing, man.
Yeah, he does.
The way he'll turn around, like when Mother's calling him from upstairs when he's in the yard mowing. It's just his body motions. I'm like, I don't know how you could replicate now someone being able to do that isn't already like trained, like say someone like Doug Jones or, someone of that caliber that is a very good body actor that can just emote emotion through how they moved, how they moved their eyes or looked. The mother,
just the way they perform, basically.
Yeah, I think Jim Carrey might have been able to pull it off at one time.
Yeah,
at one time
with his and he was not body horror, but he certainly acted with his body through.
He did.
Ace Ventura.
But this one, it was comical, but not like Rubber Man.
Understood. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But it was just he was able to just invoke this like what he's portraying. This mama's boy, this downtrodden, meek man. And
just a shy little guy.
Yeah. And then the mother, God, I love her in this. You want her to die. You're like,
She
that
just
dude's
reminds me of someone from New Albany. I don't know who, but basically all of New Albany.
Wow.
I don't have a real fond love of people from New Albany.
Clearly.
Well, there went all our listenership in New Albany. Thanks,
We didn't have them in the
Nate.
first place because they went, horror. I'd never pass the Grey Poupon, Cherry.
I think that's Bexley, not actually New
Oh,
Albany.
they're all
both.
in the same area.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Give or
Muirfield
take.
mixed in there.
Mm.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh,
You guys
Muirfield's
forget
There's
inside
no
now.
golf
know
in
where
this
you are.
movie.
Oh man. No, the actors in this
I
are
love
above
the
and beyond in this
uncle
whole
because
thing.
he's so sleazy. He looks like
Oh.
Randy Quaid meets Rodney
Yeah.
Dangerfield. It's hysterical, and like he's got
Yes.
this like weird Jerry Lee Lewis vibe to him as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
All the actors were clearly having a ball. They are thoroughly enjoying themselves in this ridiculous movie, and we, the viewer, are reaping the benefits.
Rewarded, yes,
Oh my
completely.
goodness, it's great.
And it is a movie that its main goal, like Nate was talking about, its goal was to one up itself. It's like, here's this, and just like I was telling Jackie, you ain't seen nothing yet, but
Yeah.
get ready. I mean, even starting
Here's
out,
a rib cage getting ripped out. Nah, that's
Yeah.
okay. Wait till you see the next kill.
Right.
but I mean, it even how it starts on, you guessed it, Skull Island, because Peter
Uh-huh.
Jackson has
Yep.
loved King Kong since
And
he was a kid.
everyone on Skull Island is a big Zendaya fan, which was really strange for 1992, but they kept yelling that every time they saw
Is that what they
saw a
kept
bike.
yelling was Zendaya?
Yeah, they kept yelling Zendaya. They saw a bike, chopped the man's hand off. Saw another one, they yell Zendaya, chopped his
Zendaya.
arm off.
Zendaya.
Yeah, no, but I mean, there it was. I mean, the tribal people are attacking them. You think that's where all the action's going to happen, and no, it's the guides start chopping this dude up into pieces, and I mean, you're just like, what? What is going on?
Yeah.
And then they still
And like that is instantly funny. The way it's like shot,
Oh,
the
yeah.
way that it's played for laughs, like Three Stooges.
Oh, very. It's like gory Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, that hand got bitten. Then they would see another like scratch or bite. Oh, that arm's got to come off. Oh, he's got a scratch on his face. Cut his head off.
Cut his
It
head off.
just
Yeah.
the whole time, and then still sell the monkey. And they're like,
Oh.
maybe we shouldn't. They're like, no, shut up. We're about to get a big wad of money.
When they do the reveal of the rat monkey at the zoo and that stop animation, glorious.
all I know is
It's wonderful.
I want
It's
to
so
watch.
wonderful.
I
I
want
want
to
the
watch Meet
Columbus
Feebles
Zoo.
now.
I need to see Meet the Feebles. I've never seen it.
Oh
It's on
no.
Tubi. It's
Is
on
it?
no.
Tubi right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Well.
buckle up, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it. I need to
okay,
watch
you've
it.
seen it. You
I
need to
have
watch
not.
it again.
It's aliens that eat humans.
Yes, I'm in.
Sure it
As
is.
in like a fast food type setting.
All right.
I'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Is
I'll
that what
leave
you?
it
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what it is. Watch it again, Pete.
I don't want to.
That's kind of how I felt with Bad Taste, though. Like,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not have as much fun with Bad Taste as I did with this one.
No, this one was a whole lot of fun. I agree, Nate. The Bad Taste was just in bad taste. It didn't
Yeah,
have
like,
that
it doesn't have
slapstick
this
absurdity.
charm.
It was just like, let's gross you out and then gross you out again and then gross you out again. And I was like, yeah.
It might be fun with a group of friends, but I don't know if
well,
I
for
have
sure.
that many friends that are willing to sit through that torture. You
And
know?
we're talking about a guy that made these movies and then made Lord of the Rings.
Well, it's even better
yes.
is the man that did all like the special designs for this. He's Peter Jackson's right hand man, Richard Taylor. He
Mhm.
did the weapon designs and everything on Lord of the Rings. Like they both are Academy Award winners, and it just cracks me up. This is where they started.
You got to start somewhere, man.
You do, and like imagine. I've always said this: give Peter Jackson the Lord of the Rings budget and let him do another Dead Alive type movie.
Oh God.
Oh.
Give him
no.
$100 million and be like, here, go make a horror
But
movie.
don't let him use CG.
Yeah, he's not allowed
No.
to use
Not allowed
CG
to
at
use
all.
CG. Just go. Just have your, because he did pretty good for the most part. Like his costume design of Lord of the Rings was fabulous. It was
yes.
wonderful.
All the practical effects and everything to Lord of the
It's
Rings,
astounding, yeah.
fantastic. All the CG stuff to The Hobbit makes you go, this is why you should have stuck with the practical effects.
But you couldn't tell that story without the CG because it would be too expensive.
No, like you have to.
But this movie,
Battle of Helm's
for
Deep alone,
sure,
you need it.
cannot ever be done with CG. If I see an ounce of CG blood splatter, I'm giving up on movies.
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
No, that is
And
another
that's
one
your
of these
thing.
things.
You have to find actors and actresses that are willing
This is
to
true.
get this dirty
Dirty.
Whoa.
every single day.
I
you
don't
know?
want to jump ahead to the end, but everyone needed a couple of showers after this.
Oh, there's
They're
a
still
couple
finding
is-
blood on them
right.
to this day.
to this
Like,
day.
yeah.
I thought I got that spot. No, it's
Nope. Just a little bit behind the ear, Lionel. I'm sorry.
gone. Oh God, the ear. Why'd you have to say ear, man?
Oh, you mean like in the dinner scene when an ear falls off and that one guy goes, "You know
Oh.
what we need? Another war." And I'm thinking to myself, why on earth would New Zealand ever want a war? Like, what?
Profits, man. If you're
I
a war
guess.
profiteer, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Right.
the little, what would we call that? Not a zit that explodes into the custard.
It was
It was
just
it was
a
pus. It was
boil or
pus
pus.
boil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Pus boil.
And
I hate it.
Go get your barf bag, Nate.
Yeah, I
She-
need my
she
dead
aims
alive
it.
official.
It wasn't like it was pop. She aims it like I'm
Yeah,
getting
because she's
this-
like, piss off.
and the old lady on the other side is seeing the whole thing happening. So it's hilarious because I'm like, that's exactly how Jackie. Why no, Jackie would have screamed her head off had she seen that. Not oh my, and then
Like-
excuse yourself from the table.
As much fun as the Golden Girls brunch and the Deadly Spawn is, nothing can ever top this dinner scene to me.
Oh,
No, I feel like I probably could have went a little bit further in Deadly Spawn to but again, that came out way before this with a
It
lot
did,
less budget.
and a lot less budget, and it was very, very effective and gross.
Yeah, it
I
was.
just love the humor and grossness to this one because of the visual aid of the custard.
oh.
God, dude, that
Custard's gross to
custard.
begin with, and then you
Yeah.
mix bodily fluids.
Well, I thought we were done talking about this part, man. I didn't know we were coming back
Nope,
to
this
it.
is now the custard hour of the show.
Oh God, dude. That I still like I'm in my brain telling myself it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake.
Right.
But
I'm,
this is
I'm
where the movie takes off because, he calls the nurse to, help his mother get some
The
treatment.
nurse.
And man, what a unique kill.
oh yeah. Well, one
It's glorious.
the mom just dies and the nurse is the most
Yeah.
deadpan actor I've ever seen. She's like, Lionel, your mother's dead. No shit, lady. But and then she's like, we're all here to help. I'll make the arrangements. It's just wow. That I think everyone knew she was a bitch, and so they were like, thank God for Lionel. Lionel can actually get
Yeah,
on with his
Lionel
life.
now he
Mhm.
can get his life going. He can take control. He's gonna get a nice inheritance. Good for him.
Yeah. And then go ahead, Nate. Now explain.
Well,
yeah.
as he's talking to the nurse, surprise, mommy's not dead, and she burst her fingers through the flesh from behind and hits the flesh of the face, and it pierces through and then rips behind and takes the nurse's neck and makes her like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah.
Pez dispenser.
It is
Yeah.
so great because she's holding onto her head as her fingers are stuck
Ah.
inside of her face. Oh
That's what I wanted the dude's head in Thirst to do. I wanted his head to go.
Oh, when he got punched in the neck.
Yeah, when they
That's
punched
when
him
you
and he
wanted the
turned.
Pez dispenser. We don't get enough of those in horror movies.
No, like that was all Stretch Armstrong. I wanted Pez dispenser. I
Mhm.
wanted Canadian South Park is what I wanted. The flappy head and just no. No, again, I mean this is 92. Somebody's sitting there thinking, it'd be really cool to see someone's fingers go through the flesh of their face and just like turn into finger gloves on the
Yeah.
sides of their face and then rip their head off. And not off, but just flap. So it's still alive.
Off
and
enough
then
to still
then
be
we-
attached, and then that pays off later.
and then
Oh,
we get
yes, it does.
Oh boy, it does.
Ninja what's his name again?
Lionel,
Lionel.
our hero.
I'm
He
sorry.
does what any smart person would do.
I've been
going,
drinking.
Let me chuck the bodies into the basement.
after he ninja stars a bird into her
Oh
forehead.
my god. Yeah, it was a
And the
little,
way that
little
the head
ceramic
just bounced
tchotchke or
back.
something, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Just ninja starred it and her head went flying backwards.
Oh,
It's
man.
hilarious. Again, what should be horror, what should be terrifying, has now become hilarious and gross. And I'm loving every second of it. You're just because the mother is the scariest creature in the movie.
Oh, she just keeps getting cooler and cooler because
She
she
keeps
man.
getting cooler and cooler,
She's like
but
a
she
Pokemon of zombies.
Yeah, that final
She-
boss mom is.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
But
get to
It's
that.
up there of Henrietta.
they
It's great.
they keep making her like getting like deeper in voice when she growls. Like she can almost kind of talk for a little while too, when she's yelling at Lionel, whatever his name is. I don't know why I can't remember.
Why can you not remember this?
Lionel trains,
Lionel Richie.
Oh,
That'll do it. Is that right?
See,
sure.
Pete has a basement, so he can hide zombies in it. Do you have a basement, Charlie?
No, I have a garage.
See, I have a crawl space, so hiding
Ooh, that's
zombies
even
in that's going to be
creepier.
very awkward.
And they won't be able to sit up very well if it's a crawl space.
They wouldn't. They'd be hitting their head a lot.
Right.
So Pete, I want your
Uh-oh.
I want your input on after he hides the zombies and he decides that he needs to sedate them. Talk to me about where he goes and this entire scene, because I already know what Nate has to think about the type of people that help Lionel in this.
So
I want to know what Pete has to say.
okay, if I could remember it right, because there's so much that happens in this movie, it kind of is just a big jumble of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Bloody mashed potatoes.
Bloody mashed potatoes.
I can walk you
But-
through it and you can react to it.
Well,
Would you
no.
like
So
that?
no, he goes to a veterinarian friend
Yes.
of his.
Not a
who-
friend.
Oh, okay. Well, he goes to a veterinarian because he
Yes.
doesn't. Mom doesn't want to go to a regular doctor.
No, she's already a zombie.
Okay, so he needs to sedate mom,
Yes.
and he can't go to a regular pharmacy, so he goes to a vet, and he finds a Nazi vet.
Yes.
like-
Definitely ex-Nazi vet.
He's s- clearly from Auschwitz, and
It's
with-
very clear.
clearly, I'm not kidding. Clearly, and yeah, that exchange is a little uncomfortable, and like, okay, it's pretty on point, and I guess he gives him enough money to go, oh yeah, here's some sedative, some sort of horse
He gives him
tranquilizer or
a
something.
bottle
A
of
bottle of-
basically horse tranquilizer.
Yeah,
Yes.
and for whatever reason, you need to administer this with a syringe up the zombie's nose.
Yes. Or that's just kind of how it
Which
works.
is very dangerous.
It is.
Well, it's never really explained. I kind of understood that if you put the syringe in their nose, it goes directly into the brain, sedating the brain, and the zombie is no longer, it's incapacitated. That's after he did it a couple times. I'm like, okay, I think I understand why. It's just never explained.
No, because he only ever does it to the mother.
Uh,
Everyone else,
didn't he try it to? Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. All right.
the nurse he stabs.
There's a lot that happens in this movie.
In the body, because the body's still moving. Even in the graveyard, he's being fought with, and he eventually stabs them in the neck. But when the mother attacks him, he gets her up the nose. But
Mhm.
Pete has danced around what I wanted him to talk about
Okay.
with the veterinarian was, yes, he comes off very Auschwitz, very German.
Joseph Mengele.
Joseph
Very
Mengele,
much.
and he does all this, and we won't even talk about what he's doing to the animal that he's
No.
taxidermying. He gets the bottle down, and his sleeve just happens to rip. So as to take
Right.
all curiosity of, is it really a Nazi German? It's 100%.
Yeah, he's
a
got
Nazi
a swastika
German.
tattoo on his
It's
forearm. or
he's
shoulder.
wearing a
Worthless
uniform.
turd.
Oh, it was a uniform. Oh, I thought.
It was his uniform under the lab coat,
shit.
and it is the patch.
Can you imagine just going to your vet and discovering that?
Didn't realize it was.
And while yes, it's an uncomfortable subject, it still makes you laugh.
It
You're like,
did.
of course he is. Of course he's not going to tell the cops about anything, that's going on. No, that's why I knew what Nate would say. Nate would be like, all Nazis have to die, and I want to punch a Nazi. And every
Yeah,
time
I
we
mean,
talk about
basically.
Nazis,
I'm on board
not,
with
Gotta
that.
make fun of how stupid they are.
I'm not disagreeing with it. I just knew what his answer was.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
what it
You
was.
just get a default answer from me.
Your default is punch that son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. But no, that kind of is the running joke as it kept going, was he only ever gets his mother in the nose, because he even tries to pour the tranquilizer in their food when he has them all at their dinner table.
That's right.
Oh, when he's
And
got the zombie punks, the zombie nurse, the zombie priest,
Oh
a
my
nice,
gosh.
lovely zombie dinner.
Should we set up the zombie dinner? Nate wants to set
Let's
up the
do
zombie
that.
dinner.
Nate set up the zombie dinner for us.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, sure. Okay, so the nurse dies earlier on by the mom rips her head off almost.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay,
The
and then
zombie priest
yeah,
is so unfair because he kicks a head off,
totally unfair.
and the head flies into the air, and then it happens to land on his shoulder and bites him. It's
Mhm.
bullshit. That's the way he got taken
Okay.
out.
But it's such a
Uh,
Looney Tune
The
comedy
zombies
sure.
that
that
he
is
was
hilarious.
fighting in the cemetery was all the punks that were having like a little drinking party
Right.
Yes.
there.
Was
and he
the
basically-
zombie that went to the dinner table the one that got his junk torn off?
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
All right. Now, okay.
Who slowly gets more and more mutated throughout
So-
the entire movie.
The priest apparently is able to dispatch the other two punks. Like they're no longer a problem in the movie. He removed their heads and doing all this other stuff and beat another one with the other one's
Oh,
arm.
I beat this one with another one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was expecting like arm nunchucks at one point. Just take like one arm with another arm. Somehow he uses like a tendon or something and just starts nunchucking everything.
Ties the tendons together.
Yes.
I'll
Put that in
say,
a movie, someone. You're welcome. Free
Peter
idea.
Jackson, put this in a movie, please.
In
but
your
let's
$100
just
million
say,
horror movie.
let's just say though, we get something so much better at the end of the movie than legs attached to with tendons.
Well, this is
I don't
a,
know
this is
what
a
part you're
build
talking
up to
about.
the ending.
We have to build up to the end.
Yeah,
The rest of this episode is going to be about the end of this movie.
So now we
That's
got 4 people at the table minus Lionel, who's serving them porridge or something.
Yeah, it was
maybe
like
custard.
oatmeal or
So
something.
you got
I
a
don't
dead
know.
nurse and a zombie nurse, zombie priest, zombie punk, and zombie mom.
Yeah. And like the zombie punk can't figure out how to use a spoon.
Oh my god, that's
I laugh
got it,
out
like,
loud
jammed into
every
his
time.
mouth.
I
And
was
he just
not
like has
prepared
this
for that one.
confused look.
He literally shoves the spoon through his own
Through his neck.
head.
'Cause he
Yeah.
couldn't figure out quite how to use a spoon and just goes for it. Ha! He puts a spoon through the back of
Spoons
his
are
neck.
hard.
Oh man, yeah.
And
I'm
then
a spork guy.
zombie mom takes what
Spork.
was in the spoon and eats it. So it's popped out of the back of his head, and she eats what was in the spoon. I'm like, that's the whole. Hey, that was funny, but wait, there's
Wait.
more.
You get a priest zombie giving the sexy eye to
Oh
a
my
nurse zombie.
God.
And I think we get cinematic history here by having the very first zombie priest sex scene.
Oh my god, dude!
As Lionel is trying to keep these two apart, but no, they're as horny as teenagers.
Oh boy, aren't they?
The
So-
uncle shows up.
So, well, if I may,
Go ahead, Pete.
I-
Yeah.
I saw this film maybe a decade ago. No. I may have seen it in the early 90s. I don't remember, whenever it hit VHS. And I think I turned it off at this point when I was a young man, because I grew up Catholic. I grew up in a Catholic church. I grew up with mom and grandma all being Catholic, and the thought of a Catholic priest having sex, being they're supposed to be chaste.
Being carnal, if you will.
Carnal is a very good word for it. That I can argue that imagery of the priest having sex with anyone on camera, I think offended me to a point where I turned this off for a good 15 years.
Wow.
And I
It
don't
took
think I
15
ever
years to get a little bit more
I
blasphemous.
don't think I ever watched it all the way through until I watched it for this. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. But I don't ever remember sitting through the entire thing. And I'm pretty sure the last 10 minutes, the glorious final 10 minutes, I don't think I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
Full disclosure. So
God.
right. So I do remember when the priest and the nurse get it on. I remember a little part of my brain going, oh yeah, that really bothered the hell out of me when I was younger. Because priests don't have sex. And well,
Ew.
let's not talk about the reality of that. But
This is Pete's own little therapy session.
but yeah,
right now.
yeah, boy, oh boy.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, you're helping me work
Free
through
therapy.
some problems
Yeah.
here.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we go any further, I think this is a good point to take a break. So Pete
Okay,
can
okay.
compose
Yeah,
himself.
zombie
let's
priest sex is
reset
usually
and-
where we have to hit a
let's
break.
let's hit this break here and we'll come back after priest nurse sex.
Oh, something's getting hit.
After. Okay.
We'll be back following these messages.
Do you like horror movies?
Do you like hanging out with your friends?
Do you like having a laugh?
Do you like podcasts?
Well, you should check out our podcast, Spoils of Horror.
We're not a review show.
We're a horror movie hangout where we talk about movies that are lost, forgotten, popular, and bizarre, all in the scary realm.
You can listen to our podcast while you're doing just about anything.
You could be washing your dishes.
You could be washing your cat.
You could be washing your genitals. All forms of genitals accepted.
We are a fully inclusive genitalia show.
Yes, we are the #1 ideal podcast for washing your genitals.
Our genital Yelp reviews are unsurpassed.
5.5 stars.
You don't want to know where that half came from. It's,
Now that you know that, check us out on all major platforms.
you can search for Spoils of Horror on all social media sites
Come and hang out with us. We'd love to see you.
and your genitals.
Bye.
Get ready for thrilling action when evil unmen battle Swamp Thing. Who can stop them from destroying the Earth?
Swamp Thing!
Watch them turn into evil unmen to battle Snare Arm Swamp Thing.
You're no match for my mighty snare arm! But I am!
Is he doomed?
No, now I'm a different Swamp Thing! I'm BioGlow! The Earth is safe!
BioGlow and Snare Arm, each sold separately. Swamp Thing, Guardian of the Earth.
Hey, this is the one-man gold mine, the one-man enterprise of professional wrestling and all entertainment, Flynn Hendricks. And you better believe when I'm looking for a good podcast to listen to, I go to my own. I go to the I Know You Hear Me podcast hosted by me, Flynn Hendricks. That is such a fresh perspective for how you should look at life, too. I love that. And then when I'm feeling spooky, I go to my other podcast, Tales from the Haunt, where myself, I want my head shoved inside a 15-pound silicone mask. More. I want to have a bucket of sweat coming off me at the end of the night. And just Jeff.
Dogs don't lay eggs, Flynn.
Talk to other scare actors about what it takes to get into the world of scare acting. So if you're curious about how people became professional wrestlers, actors, prioritized their mental health, became entrepreneurs, avoided burnout, or got into scare acting, you need to go check out I Know You Hear Me and Tales from the Haunt. Available on all podcasting platforms. And I know you hear me.
Welcome back.
What a lovely commercial break that was, Charlie. Thank you.
You like that?
I appreciate
This is,
that.
again, you heard, if you're listening to the action show, don't skip our commercials.
Don't skip the commercials.
Nope. I make them interesting.
So, because a fornication occurred,
Big
we now
word.
get a zombie baby
Oh my God.
that is
Again.
Chucky on meth.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's so disturbing.
You're not expecting it either. You just
No.
witnessed 2 zombies getting it on. Now all of a sudden she's giving birth like a couple hours later at most.
That's how the zombie seed works.
Zombie biology doesn't make any sense, so it's fine.
Oh,
Just let it go.
okay.
Just
Yeah, let it roll.
let it
All
roll.
right, I'm
There has
sorry.
not been enough in-depth scientific studies
I had
to
like
fully understand.
I had like 2 pages of notes, guys. Thanks.
Of zombie sex? I want to hear it.
Yes,
was zombie biology and
Oh.
how it
101.
sped up the process of the. No, you guys told me not to worry about it, so I'm not
Okay.
going to read it.
All
now.
right, fair enough.
Okay. Well, we'll save
That's
it for
all
the
right.
Dawn of the
Yeah,
Dead
you
remake.
save that for another time.
That's right. Well, there's another zombie baby in Dawn of the Dead, isn't it? The remake.
The
Where
remake,
she gives birth to the zombie baby.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, because
I
she
didn't
gets
see that
bit
one.
while she's pregnant.
Pete, if they put remake in front of something, you just immediately go, "I'm not going to watch it." Is that how that works?
9 out of 10 times, yeah.
Okay,
I
I
get
just
it
wanted to
to
make
an
sure.
extent.
Yeah, it's, as
They
a
got
rule,
better.
remake, like there are 4 good remakes in the world. There's The Fly, there's The Blob, there's The Thing, and there's Body Snatchers.
That's a solid 4.
I was going to say that's a
Yeah,
good
that's
4.
like the best 4. So
Those are the.
bravo, sir.
I think there might be another one, but those are the 4 that come to mind immediately.
Modern ones: Hills Have Eyes, Maniac, Evil Dead.
Maniac,
Those are all really good.
Maniac was pretty good.
It's disturbing.
See, Pete. Sometimes you gotta be a little loosey goosey with the rules,
Oh,
man.
I saw Maniac. I saw both. Yeah. Anyway, let's stick to the
Anyway,
stick to the subject.
Zombie sex.
It was
Oh, wait,
zombie
we
sex.
moved
That
on.
was totally
Zombie
what it
sex.
was. Zombie pregnancy now. The baby pops out.
Lionel is such a good guy. He's got to take this baby to the park.
Oh my God, this is the
As
best.
all good
This is the best scene
dads
of the whole
do.
movie. Oh
Okay.
my dear. If this isn't straight out of Evil Dead 2, I don't know what is, because it is that sort of slapstick.
It's
that
so absurd.
Made me belly laugh to the point where I had to rewind it and watch it again. Oh my gosh.
I love all the bystanders reacting because you just see
Yeah.
a baby in a stroller and Lionel punching it.
Oh, through barbed wire.
Yes.
The baby was secured inside the baby buggy with barbed wire. Baby buggy barbed wire.
So these guys have jumped light years into this, where all I wanted to say was, what possessed him to feel like he needed to take the baby for a stroll?
He's a good guy.
I'm like, the baby attacked him while still having the umbilical cord hanging off of it.
And couldn't get to him because it was still
yeah.
attached to
It got stuck on a nail. It grabbed his face while upside down. It's so visual and visceral.
Visceral, yeah.
And then it immediately cuts to him taking this kid on a stroll in the park. Like, I would want to see a hidden camera remake of this where you don't tell anyone else in the park what you're doing, but remake this.
Smile, you're on candy camera.
Yeah.
So and what to do that, you need the puppet in the pram, which I guess is what they would call it there for the buggy. And then
Ooh,
I know,
fancy.
look at Charlie.
Man.
I know words. And so what you have that in there that's making sounds and all this stuff, but after you like roll it down the hill and land in bushes is when you would have a little person dressed as the baby now take off running through the park. Because that's what happens in the movie.
Yeah, it kind of bounces between a puppet and a little person.
I love it so
it does.
much.
I think it's definitely like a toddler that are like, hey, just run around in these striped pajamas.
No, it is. No, there's no way a toddler is taking direction like that. It is.
Hey, man, that's a damn good toddler actor.
I can't even say it was a little person because the way they did the forced perspective, I'm like, that's a grown-ass man running around this park.
If there's a giant baby suit out there, I want it.
Yeah.
Well, I know we've all seen
Pete
like
and I
stuff
will
on,
go
like,
to the park and remake this scene.
those videos were the people that make the like hyper realistic face masks.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got the baby one that's crying. I think they could do this and do it with some like love
with ease. Yeah.
Yeah.
They could do
And
that.
it would terrify people. Children would wet their pants. I would wet my pants.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And this baby terrorizes our heroes throughout the rest of the movie.
Oh man, it is Ash's hand through the rest of this movie. You know,
Yeah,
through
it
Evil
really
Dead 2,
is.
It is the hand that just, what you said, terrorizes him through the entire movie. It's a complete asshole through the entire movie.
Yeah, it's a jerk
for no
baby.
good reason except he's a zombie
I'm
baby. And I
surprised they
suppose,
didn't have it like turn into a zombie 8-year-old just like rapidly aging or something.
right.
But the baby's just too damn funny, so stun its age.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen? There's a movie called Baby's Day Out. And I don't know if you guys have ever watched it, but I
Don't know
grew up
that one.
watching it.
If
No.
it's
And it was
not
a-
about look who's
it-
talking, I'm
no,
out.
this was basically these kidnappers were trying to kidnap the baby, and the baby gets away and makes its way through the city with all these like slapsticky kind of things.
Oh,
The baby's kind of wearing the same stripy pajamas as this one is, and I'm wanting to say like someone watched this movie then made Baby's Day Out, because the baby crawls across like high beam girders, goes through a park with the teeter totter, and they do the whole teeter totter bit in this movie. They copy it in that movie, and that's all I can think of growing up seeing that movie. Going, this is like an R-rated grotesque Baby Days Out, and I love it. This is like my second favorite scene in the movie. This is my second favorite in this. It has to be. There's only one
I
favorite
don't
as
even know
far
if
as
I
I'm
can
concerned.
rank any of them because they're just so good.
right.
Because all
I-
this leads up
So-
to our
Well, yeah.
final act.
Let me say, I'm counting a scene as basically the last
Yeah, I get it.
15
I
minutes
get
of the
it.
movie.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
get what
say.
you're saying.
Now we get into the last like 45 minutes of the movie, which is just bloodshed.
It's bloodshed. Like, so what, the mom dies, Lionel gets all the money, but his uncle kind of forces him to turn everything
Well, his
over to him, right?
Uncle finds out that after
Right.
the sex scene, he's like, "Oh, you got all these corpses," and
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"This is now
So,
mine."
yeah, he
So
blackmails
takes
him.
over the house, yeah,
Mhm.
because he's
And
like, "If I will call the police on you in a heartbeat."
Right. And then his buddies come over and they have a banging party, right?
Yeah, they
It
have
looked like
Animal
a swell
House
party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And what happens at a banging party with zombies in the basement? Everybody turns into zombies. Woo!
Yeah. Well, this is an excuse to get a high body count. I love it because it does not shy away once the carnage is unleashed.
I'm so curious what the body count is. Let's get to it though.
Oh, we'll get
We'll
there.
get to it.
So
Mhm.
what we have to do is in all of the chaos that's going on, the girlfriend finally shows up. And there is a girlfriend in this movie.
Yes.
There's a whole nother plot that we have ignored because who gives a shit?
It
There's
don't
no
matter.
blood with love.
It really don't matter. She's lovely, but it don't matter.
Yeah, she's great.
She finds everything out, and she is now down in the basement trying to help poison them, because we have to talk about what happens next. So they figure out, because this is not your normal zombies. You can't cut their heads off because there's literally a headless nurse running around with all her body parts still moving.
There are half of people walking around, like quite
Yes.
literally.
Yeah.
There's the
So-
torso without a. Well, there are legs walking around without the torso. So yeah,
Yes. And then some, which we'll get to in a minute.
Mm.
And then so they find poison, as one does in their basement. We all have jars that say poison.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I
right
had
on
a
the side.
basement, I would definitely have a
it's
jar
got
of
skull
poison.
and
You have to.
crossbones and a dead rat
Yes.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And so they put them in the syringe. They give everyone, but yet they show the mom again getting shot up in the nose with the poison. Again, it's a shtick. They did it all on purpose. And they bury them in the basement, which I thought, okay, bravo, go for it. I mean, that's fine. And everything's fine. Everything's hunky dory. All they have left to deal with is the uncle. But Lionel doesn't really care. He's just ready to get away from everything. Unbeknownst to everyone, we as the viewer get to see that while it was a jar of poison, it was only poisonous to a live person.
That's right.
Because it's like super animal steroid uppers. And
Yeah.
it makes super zombies. And they get out. Like literally blow the doors down and go to town on
They have a
everyone.
glorious exit scene.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's very Romero with their exit scene when they're coming up out of there. And then they intermingle with the people that are in full debauchery mode. There's so much going on in this house. People getting it on, making out, drinking, drugs,
There's
everything.
music playing. It's a good time.
Then all of a sudden there's a dude without his chest, but he's sitting there hanging out with people and then starts biting on people. And now it's like you immediately turn into zombies and literal hell ensues.
Well, I love
from
that
this point.
it just starts out not just like bite. It's no. Some dude gets his rib cage ripped out.
Yes.
Some dude gets his face completely degloved. Another person gets like punched in the stomach and their, I'm guessing, kidney ripped out. Maybe their heart. I don't know. But like
something come flying out of that body.
You get a literal meat puppet, which is a great kill where this woman's screaming and then a fist flies through the back of her head and goes to the front of her mouth. And then that zombie starts dragging her around, being a literal meat puppet. Oh, I love that glorious effect so much.
And only a handful of people have managed to survive this whole chaos and have started to barricade themselves in places. And the girlfriend, another woman there that she becomes important later, and they barricade themselves in the kitchen for a bit. The uncle is somehow surviving because he's able to fight and kick and punch. Not to mention the man's been kicked in the nuts 3 times so far, I think.
At least.
Yeah, something like that.
And what I can only equate to, and this is how we keep the show somewhat on a line that connects us all, the uncle goes into a commando scene because he ends up in the tool shed surrounded by zombies. And this is the straight up Arnold Schwarzenegger because he uses hedge clippers. He uses
the hedge clippers
pitchforks.
that he uses. We can't gloss over this. He
No,
doesn't
no,
chop
we're
the
not.
head off. He chops like from the nose up off.
Oh, yeah, the
basically.
top
He takes
cap.
half of the head. Yeah. A glorious blood sprout.
And that head is still functioning. The eyeballs are still moving.
Still moving.
Everything's still going.
That head is getting slid around in certain scenes. Like
whomever that actor is was buried or had a set built around
however
him
they did
a
it.
number of times, and then they start kicking his head around like a hockey puck. Oh God!
Yes.
It's again what should be a terrifying movie. I am laughing my ass off during it. It is seriously just insane. But yeah, the uncle still keeps surviving. He gets out of the commando tool shed, runs and jumps through the window. But during that whole thing he's going on, the women are fighting off zombies. There is a zombie woman that gets her head stuck on a light socket.
Oh, it's so
and
wonderful.
she turns into a nightlight for
it's
like
so wonderful.
10 minutes.
Disco ball.
Oh my God. Just the thought process. You know what I want to see? I want to see this woman get impaled by the light fixture. No, we're not going to pop the light bulb yet. It's going to make her head glow. And she's going to jiggle because it's an old house. The electricity isn't
she's
great.
like stuck. And
She's stuck. So it's like jiggling her body. And everyone's going to ignore her because they're all like, it's fine. She's dealt with. And so every time the camera passes by, the woman's just shaking her head to the point it's not. We know it's a puppet, and so they're just shaking her.
But then another person goes, you know what'd be really cool, Charlie? What if there's a zombie bursting through a door, right? And he's got half his torso through the door, and it's all wood chopped up, and he starts getting kicked on from the top part, and it splits him in half, and then he starts running around. Well, if we did that.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that is how you up the ante yet again, is after we've saw the woman getting her head turned into a glow stick, is the punk from the cemetery is one of the super zombies, chases Lionel upstairs into the bathroom. He, shining through the door, says, "Here's Punky," and they push him through the splinters of the door. So, again, the thought process of, it'd be kind of cool to see is how a door has splinters when you kick it, is push them through the splinters.
Hey, you know what, Pete? I got another idea on top of that. What if after that happens, we let his intestines come to life, and now those are now starting to chase you around the house? Because that's right. We have an actual intestines with a face.
With a face and eyes. Don't they blink at one time? They certainly
basically do. They have like a mouth that basically does like the.
Well, I think the mouth is might be the anus of the person.
A mouth is the colon. It farts.
Yeah, definitely.
And it farts a couple of times, I'm quite sure.
And it falls out while the top half of the zombie is
it's a character
attacking
now.
Lionel.
It's a character
it is its own character. So, and this is the beauty of their thought process. The zombie top half is still alive. His guts are now alive. His legs are now alive.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest foe Lionel has to fight are the guts.
Yes.
So the zombie top gets stuck in a toilet and can't get out of it. He
Colon in a toilet.
climbs through the attic access, which Wyatt's in a bathroom and like 13 by 13 inches wide. Crawls up through it, and then the guts Spider-Man the intestines up around his leg and thwip, and they're stuck to him. Now they're crawling up into the attic with him. He slams a crate down, and all the while, like, this movie could have just kept going. But there's a subplot. There's a subplot in this movie, guys.
I know.
That we have totally forgotten about up until this moment. Like, seriously, Peter Jackson went, guess what? You thought we forgot about this little story we were telling. We didn't, though.
I'm an excellent storyteller.
Lionel finds a trunk with the dead body of his dad's girlfriend, whatever, adulteress, mistress is the word I was looking for, Nate. Thank you. And comes to the realization that Mama killed Dad and the girlfriend.
And the mistress, yeah.
And then the guts come shooting out of the dead girlfriend's body as if she's a puppet, but it's the guts that were attacking him earlier. And I'm just like, how you can just go from uber insane to now finishing the storyline to explain why the ending is what it is. Now we're right back to don't forget, there's still live intestines attacking this guy.
don't forget.
Meanwhile, you've got Uncle who's now in the kitchen. He's got meat cleavers just going to town, and the way it's shot is you just see his hands moving, and then blood, just
body parts and blood flying up
everywhere.
In the air.
You have the love interest. She has thrown the baby into a blender, which it does when she turns it on doesn't turn a baby in a blender joke. It spins the baby and launches him upwards. That way he can be, you know, on a ceiling fan or something, raining hell.
You have skipped a very, very critical part in this movie that is even on the cover. The baby introduces himself as I'm still here because the other girl in the room gets bit or somehow turned into a zombie, and you're waiting for her to zombify. She starts like shaking, and the girlfriend is like, are you okay? Are you okay? And these hands come around the front of the woman's face and peel her face in half to expose the baby's face.
Yeah, the baby's face is like
not
bursting
the skull,
through hers.
Yeah, not the skull from the cover,
No.
but that insane baby, and it laughs at her.
It's such a glorious kill.
Good.
Then we get Baby Blender that doesn't.
Yes, I don't know how I could have glossed that over that.
You can't. I'm sorry. I had to pull you back.
I don't know how I did that.
Don't blame yourself, Nate. The chaos that happens in this last
there's just so much.
15 minutes there's so much that goes on.
And that gives the woman the idea that now her whole thing is she has been blendering body parts for a solid 5 minutes in this movie.
Yeah.
Whatever comes flying at her, she's blendering it.
And then you have the uncle literally throwing a zombie into a meat grinder and twisting it. And you literally see the guts being like grinded up.
Oh, you know what that was?
Meat.
That's not a meat grinder. Do you know what that was?
Was it
that is a
laundry machine?
That is a laundry.
There was a laundry. There's a laundry ringer. Yeah.
As
he was drying out the zombie.
Yep.
And to sell it to everyone was as he got towards the end, all the guts come flying out of the end of the zombie.
It was so good.
And I'm pretty sure it was
chunky.
It was the partially decapitated guy that the top cap of his head.
Oh, that's right, because it came out of his top of his
because
skull.
it came out of the top part of his skull that was gone.
Which I don't think is possible, but it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Oh,
we
can't talk about zombie pregnancy, but I don't know about running a person that's headless through a ringer.
I don't think it goes
actually
it
works like that.
It clearly works like that. I apologize.
Okay.
It's definitely
fine.
a black.
I just like to know where the line is where we stop.
This movie, there is no line. Just go.
Yeah, they couldn't find the line, which is exactly what it does because this all leads to Lionel being swung around, if I remember correctly, where even like a zombie falls and just splatters, like they hit the ground and explode.
Okay, so what happens now is Lionel's still up in the attic fighting the guts. Lionel gets entangled in electrical wires,
And
as one
guts.
does.
Yes.
In the attic. And this is not my favorite kill, which remember we have our bit now,
Yeah.
is the funniest damn thing I see in this movie is when he gets entangled and falls through the ceiling with the electrical wires attached to him. It yanks the woman whose head has been glowing and turned into a nightlight up to the ceiling because that wire was attached to that light fixture.
That's right, I forgot.
So she looks like that carnival test your strength thing, and she goes flying up to the ceiling, laughing my ass off the entire
Oh
time.
boy.
Because she catches fire eventually, thank God she's gone, and he finally gets free of all that, and then the body falls. Everything you see, you think they forget about. But that's one of the beauties that I love about this movie. They set something up and they carry it through till the end. Like
Well,
the
it's
guy
a master of run-on jokes, basically.
Well,
do not forget that this happened because it's going to play out later on.
Yeah,
it's not
very quickly too.
But it's not so much run-on jokes. It was like what we were just talking about. So we got the excellent kill with the hedge clippers popping the guy's head off. We still get the glory of running him through the ringer. We see that. Okay, the woman that's been electrocuted by the light bulb, she's now part of another joke. That up and down. The biker, which we're getting ready to get to in a little bit, the other punk, he has a whole nother ending to this thing. I mean, there's everything that is purposely filmed has a finale to it. They're not just inane things that happen.
No,
there
they
is
all have a
always a purpose to it. And it's brilliant. I mean, if we can talk more about the filmmaking for a second,
Yeah.
was how Peter Jackson can go, this is going to be the most batshit insane movie ever, but everything is going to be done correctly.
Yeah, and it's all connected. It's all very organic. Like
definitely.
The thigh bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the neck bone. It's all there. The entire set piece is a character unto its own. Where if the butterfly flaps its wings over in the living room, the kitchen sets on fire. Things like that. So that's really good storytelling and direction by Peter Jackson. And it's also, we're also reaping the benefits from all the buckets of blood that we get.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that's, I think sometimes people look at or hear about movies like this going, oh, it's a gore fest, I'm not going to enjoy it. If you actually want to see some very well done storytelling, I think the storytelling, the acting, the everything about this is what culminates and makes this movie what it is. You know, it is an enjoyable thing when you can go, yes, I love all the blood, but wait a minute, when I stop and think about it, wow, they actually finished out this whole like arc that they've started from the beginning till the end, even to the point of the zombies all almost have their own little tiny mini arcs. Come to fruition.
They all have like a special kill or special death.
Right. Everything has a purpose to it. It's not like he just went, that person died. That does happen in this because there's so many people. But anything he focuses on purposely comes to fruition.
I think a prime example of this is when the uncle escapes to the basement.
Yes.
And now he meets Super Mommy, super zombified Mommy, who's now like just a monster with like talons for hands. And you only see the shadow work happen, but like his whole neck, like he gets the Sub-Zero
Predator
fatality. Yeah, the Predator fatality of just like dislodging the head from the spinal cord from like the back, basically.
Yeah. So you're watching that scene, and what you have seen in this movie, you're not expecting them to do like shadow work, like we're used to in some movies, where if we're going to save a little bit of money, let's allude to what we've done. What Peter Jackson did in this, though, was he set us up for the reveal.
Yes.
When the uncle comes into the kitchen. And yes, Predator, yes, what you said, Nate, but also it's very much the thing from
I was
John
gonna say
Carpenter.
it's very much the thing because when he comes in and his like
The
spinal cord
head
and the
and
head and how
spine.
far away it is from the body, and he's all like
It's
crawling
bobbing.
almost.
He's crawling. The head is almost like ethereally floating around.
It's a marionette, and it's bobbing around.
Yes,
and
perfect.
it's gory and horrible and wonderful.
Yes.
So what you're doing, like that scene could not be as impactful had we seen the mother peel his head back.
Mhm.
Because we'd be like, oh yeah, of course his head's pulled back. What we saw was the mother do something, and we see the action, but what we finally get as the payoff is brilliantly done. Like I don't want to see it any other way.
Yeah,
and he
go
gets
ahead, Nate. Yeah,
a fantastic send off because then our love interest manages to grab the spinal cord, spins it around, and slams his head onto the countertop, exploding his
it's
brain
beautiful.
matter everywhere.
It's like a giant blood brain bomb
It's
that goes
so
off.
good. And then we get the scene that I thank you for, Peter Jackson.
Yes.
The lawnmower scene.
So Lionel gets free from the guts. The guts fall out of the ceiling because he swings himself to the stairs because the girlfriend's getting attacked by the punk. Yada, 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 yada.
Yeah.
But what we have to set up is Lionel gets thrown outside through a window, and all these zombies are still running amok. And the girlfriend is still one of the survivors. Has everyone coming towards her. Because I think she's like the last. She's the last one, right? There's no one else with her, I don't think.
It's Lionel and her.
Right. I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think there's anybody else alive at this point.
There was some other people, and I'm purposely skipping over the weird guy that had the weirdest lines in this movie, and I don't even want to talk about it.
Don't matter.
Yeah. But Lionel is now the hero of the day, and he comes in with the lawnmower. And this is the point where we've seen all this happening and the gory stuff and people and the zombies exploding in blenders. And my wife is sitting there going, it's so ooey gooey. Oh, this is great. And I keep going. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Uh-huh.
And he comes through that door and starts that lawnmower up. And I said, here we go. And that the single greatest cinematic piece I've ever seen in a horror movie.
I think kind of like Ash in Evil Dead 2, where he had the chainsaw starter hooked up to his chest, and that's how he was able to start that with one hand. Lionel's got some sort of a support or some leather straps or something.
He's tied rope
that
or
helps
twine.
him hold it up, because ain't nobody strong enough to hold up a lawnmower that's in motion for very long. Put your hand down. For very long. Yes, you can. I could hold it up for a little bit, but not for very long. Not as long as he did.
Yeah,
but he's strapped like a backpack, kind of, sort of. And
I got an idea. Hold on. Real quick. I just had light bulb above my head.
Oh.
Let's do a horror themed Mythbusters.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Can we test these things from horror?
I think so. Charlie, you are a manufacturer. I think you could do some leather strappings. And
I think your dad can make this happen.
A light lawnmower, and Nate and I could find some mannequins.
Yes.
And blood packs.
Let's get a hold of Derek.
Bloody filled mannequins.
We need Derek. So we gotta get Derek in on this.
Okay.
Yep, we'll get Derek.
And
do we have any ballistics gel that we can form into people?
I think you can order that online. I think it's just as simple as ordering.
We'll get our buddy Derek.
Okay.
Derek may have a hookup for that.
Okay, all right.
Not that I wanted to digress, but I think we're on to something.
If we could transition this into a YouTube channel, I think we could do this.
Yes. We're close. We're close.
I think we got a good idea.
Okay, Pete. Lawnmower carrying it. We're good. He's got a strap. Let's go.
Right. And then he just proceeds to walk into the chaos of zombies. The horde. And just like, bitches, let's go. And he just mows them down. See what I did there? Yeah. Charlie is unimpressed.
No, because I'm all in. I'm building the Mythbusters thing in your brain. But he goes through, they're all like reaching out still because they're zombified, obviously, and it's chopping them up, and we're watching it all real time.
Somebody, somebody off camera is holding some sort
Is
of a prosthetic, and those
feeding
fingers
it.
and ankles, and not ankles, but wrists are getting
Probably.
chopped off. It's
Who
amazing.
knows?
Yeah,
Oh
right,
yeah,
right.
it's so great.
And one of my favorite parts of this whole scene was he goes all the way through and he turns around
He
and
turns
there's this
around and flips
perfect,
it.
there's this perfect swath of no zombies but body parts, and he's like
He
parted
the
Red
zombie
Sea.
sea. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's
And
the Red Sea
then-
for sure.
Then the zombies go, oh, we should regroup. And then they go back
Yes.
after him again. Oh my God. So all this happens and he cuts through them, but we have a final fight, which is one of my favorites in this movie.
Oh man.
I might be
It's
tipping
amazing.
my card here for a second,
No,
but
no.
Go for it.
kind of gets done. He's tired, obviously, because as Pete has pointed out, one should not be able to hold a lawnmower that long whilst munching up on zombies.
Munching.
Mulching, if you will.
Mulching is even better. I like that.
We'll go with that. So he's taking a quiet breather, and the music changes tempo, and the punk from the cemetery has now somehow put his upper torso onto his legs, but not in a proportionate way.
No.
It's not right.
Like there's no crotch.
And he kind of
almost.
just has this look to him.
Very, very Puppet Master.
Yeah.
And runs down the stairs to attack Lionel, while Lionel is now trying to get the lawnmower started back up. Like, it won't start. It won't start. And the zombie leaps at him with the torso coming off, lands on the bottom of the lawnmower that Lionel is holding over his head, and now is planted on the blades, and is like reaching down and like bitch slapping Lionel, and he has to use a zombie's arm to pull start the mower to a carousel of doom.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, because then it starts to spin and we just get a fountain of blood.
Oh.
Well, again, I'm staying on this track here. Peter Jackson has thought so much through this where he goes, you know what? You know what, guys? Seriously, if we just drop the body on, and I think there was tests, and he goes, if we just drop that top torso on the blades, he's just going to spin. He's not going to grind up until he hits something solid, which he does in the movie. Then it turns into a blender, and he slowly lowers into the blade.
He slowly is eaten by the blades.
Goo and blood and everything.
And then we get like
glorious.
the pan out shot where we get to finally see like all the leftover of the carnage. It's just nothing but it's a pond of blood.
The girlfriend comes
limbs.
walking out. She's covered. Everyone's covered in blood.
Oh.
Everyone.
And you know what, guys? That could have been the end of the movie, and we would have been satisfied.
But we're not done yet.
Right.
you know
no,
what?
but Pete's right. No, we have to finish this arc. We got to finish this arc.
We everything would have been wonderful, but we get one final boss. Because Mom comes up from the basement. Now, did she get an extra dose of the not tranquilizer, but the
poison?
speed, the poison? Right. I forget how
I
or why
think it's
she
probably just from all of the tranquilizer and then the speed. It's just been a combination.
Well, she also is full of embalming fluid.
That is
She's
true.
the only one that got embalmed. She's
Right.
probably gotten the highest dosage of trank. She possibly got the highest dosage of poison, but I think he probably administered it the same to everyone. But for whatever reason, Mom mutates.
Quite frankly, it don't matter because Mom becomes boss.
Mega
And
bitch.
He is the boss level.
Mega bitch. And you know,
Giga Karen.
oh
Oh, New Albany Karen then.
New Albany. Oh boy. Oh boy.
New Bexley Karen. Look, I blended them. It's all
Right,
good.
right, right.
Yeah.
So Mom gets this suit on her that is horrific, and you can't not see her giant breasts just
Or
dangling,
that ass.
or that ass just dangling, and the horror that is this creature is encompassing.
It looks incredible. They
it's
went all
it's
out.
It's a sight to behold.
it's hard
honestly.
to it's hard to look at it, and it's hard to look away from it, because it's like, I kind of want to see more of this. I mean,
Yeah.
I
And we do.
I don't think I'm turned on, but I might be turned on.
New kink unlocked.
New king.
Nice.
So somehow they get on the roof and start doing battle, right?
Yes.
Lionel, his mom, and the girlfriend, right?
Yeah, she's up there.
So in my maybe the this
The
is
girlfriend
this
gets
is
dispatched. She
this
gets like knocked
yeah,
out.
she gets
right?
knocked out, or what, it don't matter. It's
She is hanging off the side of the
That's
roof.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's Lionel versus mom, and in one of the probably the grossest, that's a strong word, part of this film.
Is it a strong word, Pete?
It's a pick a number of grossness.
This might be the top level of grossness, because mom opens herself up and,
as moms do,
rebirths her son, or
she takes him back. She's returning to Cinder.
She ingests him through her vagina, I think.
She brought him into this world,
and she will
can
bring
take
him
out.
back into her world, I suppose. Oh, yeah, this one was a struggle to watch. Because it's quite clear what's happening here. Mom is taking her son back into her body through the original orifice that birthed him at birth.
Yes.
Keep going. I'm loving this.
I'm loving it.
And now that he's inside her, I'm not sure what her plan was. Now that he's inside her, but she has
to kill him. I mean,
well,
to absorb him.
Absorb, maybe, yeah, because she was that controlling mother that was like, you can't live without me. You're nothing without me. And that was a trope for the entire film. So now that she has ingested him through her vagina,
reverse C-section.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. That's
Which
probably
then
the best way to
leads
say it.
to a C-section.
Yeah.
So, and guys, help me out here.
Yeah.
He gets away because he's got that. Does he still have that bird ninja star, or what?
No, he has the amulet that the girlfriend.
That's what it is.
Yes, the special amulet.
There was
her mother gave her.
Right.
There's a whole plot we have skipped over because
it
doesn't
too
matter.
much.
Yeah.
But he cuts himself free
That's what
from
it was.
mother's womb and essentially becomes reborn as a
waterfall
new man.
of blood
There is a
gushes
waterfall.
out from her.
Is it really only blood though?
No,
Oh, it's everything.
It's everything
all
that they
of the yeah.
It's what was left on set.
Yeah,
And-
it was the rest of the budget is what you see come out of her.
Oh, it's
and
the grossest of a gross movie. This is quite literally the grossest thing in the entire
So
movie.
we basically had kaiju mom trying to
Yeah.
eat her son. They escape by zip lining down a power line off
Yeah.
Lionel's belt. Mother has been split back open by the amulet, which he was told earlier in the movie would be the light that saves his life.
That's right. Yeah.
And she falls back through the ceiling while bursting into flames, and thus the house begins to catch on fire, and all of the cars and everything come in, and the fire department come in to put out the fire.
Imagine being a firefighter coming into that, be like, "What the hell happened here?"
No, I think if I was Lionel, I'd be telling the like firefighters to be like, why don't you wait a few minutes? You know,
let that burn down
Just
a
to
little
be
bit.
safe.
they were on a hill. There was no like impending doom for other homes.
Make sure
They'd be
it's not moving anymore.
Yeah, let it go for a little while. Trust me, guys, it'll be fine.
I'm a professional.
That's right. And basically, her and him end up together, and the end of the movie.
I do have one question for everyone.
Oh,
This
boy.
is something I
Please.
missed. Does the baby live?
No, I think it got burned up. There was a scene where it was trapped under something,
Yeah,
and I
it got
thought the
pinned
flames were
and-
surrounding it. So if fire takes care of these zombies,
which we're not 100% sure,
I want to talk about this later. Then yes, the baby is dead.
Yeah, the
Okay.
baby got pinned because it was crying and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
So we're
That's
led to
true.
believe it burst into flames. All right, boys, we're an hour and a half into this.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. I think we did it. It's even this was chaos, but so was the film. So what are you gonna do?
We still have a second to talk about this, but
Mhm.
let's go ahead. And I know Pete's been excited about this. Let's figure out what our raining blood was. All right, guys, our raining blood for this bloodbath of a movie, the pinnacle of ooey gooey, was 92.
That seems
Nice.
low.
It does.
Yeah.
For all the blood, all the limbs, all the carnage.
92
92
people, but 300 gallons of blood.
I do want to know
it
how
was
much was
300.
used.
I think it was a hair over 300 because if I'm remembering correctly, Evil Dead was either 400 or 500 gallons.
Wow.
That they used for that.
Man.
For our raining blood segment. So that's
I want
where-
our buddy Derek to top it. That's all.
I'm telling you,
Derek,
man,
step it up.
all they got to do is that Indiegogo put one of the perks as every dollar I spend goes to a gallon of blood. And
It would add up quickly.
That's all I want.
$500, 500 gallons.
Josh, if you're listening, the next Indiegogo, the gallon of blood perk, I want that, and we will have all the blood you can handle in a movie.
Yes.
So
this
we
now
got a whole
leads
network
us.
behind that. That's going to be a lot of gallons of blood.
that is.
This now leads us to our new segment, boys.
We have a new segment.
Yay!
We do.
The kill of the week.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
So in this segment, this is where each of us dive into what our favorite kill of the film was. Sometimes you might be able to guess this as we're gushing about it, but who knows?
Yeah, I think I showed my cards.
I
already.
think on today, let's go with Pete first.
Yeah, but I have a question because did the zombies die? Or is this just like
you're thinking way too much about
You're
it?
thinking too much into
okay.
it. Watch this where a lot of blood happened. What did you like?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. I think when Uncle what's his butt, Uncle Fat Ass starts
that's good.
starts going John Wick Rambo on the zombies. Boy, oh boy, that was unexpected because he was such a disgusting, horrible.
Oh, I thought he was gonna bite
human
it
being.
instantly.
Boy, I thought for sure he would slowly be eaten, like he's off in the corner getting slowly eaten by zombies. This dude turns out to be flipping John Wick, right? And just killing people. So I think his character that was my favorite as far as like him actually becoming a badass. And I know that's not a kill, but I really enjoy that.
It's a bloody scene.
It's a bloody scene. I really enjoy that.
He goes Shokosuki on.
Yes. I think my favorite though, the one that made me laugh the most was the glowworm kill. Hey kids, ask your parents about glowworms.
Yep, we had one growing up.
Sure,
squeeze his belly,
squeeze his belly, and his face glows. So
looked just like the zombie lady.
The
on
zombie
the
lady on the wall, whose face was glowing through the whole time, and then was moved up and down like a marionette. Wow,
glorious!
It was great. So those are my two favorite.
Okay,
Nate, myself.
Kill of the week.
It is actually the one that I forgot to mention earlier in the movie, but thankfully Charlie saved it with the baby bursting through the face. It is such a glorious kill. I love it. It's stuck with me all these years.
It's
It never
surprising.
gets
Like,
old.
what is going on?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is something that you will never see in film ever again because there's only one shot that can do it. If anyone else did, be like, oh, Dead Alive already did it.
Mhm.
Simpsons did it. That's
Simpsons
exactly
did it.
So, man, thank that baby for killing that woman in such a terrible, terribly disgusting way.
Yep. Mine is Punk on the lawnmower.
Mm.
I
Nice.
love that kill. It is the gooeyest of some of the kills because it's just him, and he probably causes just as much goo as when he was running all the zombies over. And the fact that he spins around and doesn't die yet till he gets hung up, and then the blades chop him up. Now, the funniest kill, and I agree with Pete, is Glowworm. I wish I had thought of the glowworm thing. Because as soon as he falls and the electrical pulls the wire up, I lost my shit during that part. I love it. But the thought process of turn the lawnmower upside down so Lionel's like using it as a shield, and the zombie plops on the top part and is still trying to claw at him, and everything that ensues, and then just a fountain of blood is what ensues from that. I adore that kill. So, gentlemen, that was our...
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
Was our zombie kills of the week, guys?
I like that. It's a good segment.
Thank you.
That was Nate's idea.
Which now leads us into our raining blood. We already
Which
did
now leads us into our machete rating.
That's right.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back.
Who the hell can remember when you add a bunch of segments, which one's which, damn it?
I may or may not edit that. I don't know yet.
It's good either way.
So I don't know, Charlie, you want to go first?
I think I'm going to go first. I think I'm going to go first. So if I had to rate this strictly on blood, gore, ooey gooey, all this, it is obviously a 10, and it can never be topped.
Fair.
That's fair.
But because I feel like I have found some actual movie making in this movie, some storytelling, some, plot devices, and how he can start something and finish that arc. I'm giving this like a solid 9, totally just a 9.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're right, we're never going to top this as far as the amount of gore, guts. There are grosser movies, and there are more scary, gross movies.
Yeah.
Like, this movie isn't scary whatsoever.
No,
It really
knows
is
exactly what it is.
I just don't want to clean up my kids' puke. That's why they're not watching this movie right
Fair.
now. But
no, come on.
We'll see how much Chloe gets into horror movies as she gets older. But it's not a perfect movie, obviously, but because now we know what Peter Jackson has become, you see those seeds in this movie
of a brilliant filmmaker.
Absolutely. Like I said, everything has some kind of connectivity through the movie and a finish. So 9, that's me.
Respect. Pete, what's
God.
your machete rating?
Boy, it's going to be hard to top this. It's not scary, but it's really funny. So that balances itself out. The practical effects, my God, I loved all of it. Just real fountains of blood, real skulls being torn apart. Oh man. My only knock on it is that it's a zombie movie, and zombie movies never have rules that I care for. And it's not this movie, it's this genre. I don't like zombie movies because there isn't a consistent rule set for it. It's whatever the plot asks for. That is what the zombie mythos is. So I just in general don't like zombie movies. This one I absolutely loved. I'll give it an 8.5.
Solid.
which is I don't know how high I can go with a lot of movies. I mean, a 10 is going to have to be something that I build a shrine to in my basement. An 8.5 is as far as I can go with a zombie movie, just because I'm not a big fan of them. But this one is absolutely worth every minute of your time. Please.
It
go
only
watch
took
this
you like
movie.
20 years to finish it, so
It
yeah.
kind of, yeah,
That's
true.
kind of respectable.
I mean, that first time was like, whoa, I cannot watch this. And then, you'd see a little bit here and there. And then I finally sat down and watched the rest of it. So I'm certainly glad I did. It was a blast to watch. Please go watch this movie. 8.5.
Okay. Nate.
All right.
And I'm going to say something after you're done and follow up on Pete.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Because of my love for this movie, for how many times I have seen it, how many beers I have consumed while watching it, the joy I have had with friends watching this movie, the joy of playing this movie at parties where the people were not caring for this movie at all. My love for blood, my love for slapstick. I am a big comedy guy. Horror comedy is great. That's why I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 is so damn funny. Evil Dead is my favorite franchise. This is my bread and butter. I'm doing it again. It's a 10 for me.
Wow.
Just everything that I love. I will say, is it a perfect movie? Nah, it's got some flaws to it, but my love for it is definitely a 10. The practical effects, even to today, it does not slow down. There's not a moment where I feel bored. Maybe within the first 10 minutes, but even then you get a glorious rat monkey getting stomped on. So there's just nothing but it's just stupidity that is me, and I love it for that.
This is Nate personified.
It is.
Although I think Nate would be a personification of himself.
It very well could be.
Deep thoughts with Charlie tonight. So, like I was saying, Pete brought up a very good bit of information there, that you don't like zombie movies because they don't have rules. I want to counter that by saying sometimes it's nice to have a well-known creature, I guess, for lack of a better term, that you can feel free to redefine depending on the movie. Like vampires almost always have a set rules. They play a little bit with them back and forth. Sometimes it's not always sunlight. Sometimes it's not always garlic. If you watch the Blade movies, the Underworld movies, the Dracula movies, all this stuff. Same with werewolf movies. It's the same kind of thing. But normally we all kind of know the rules. And zombies, for the longest time, was take off their head. That's it. That's how you kill them. When people decided to go, does it really kill them? Is that what is making the zombie what it is? Actually, I think this makes it more fascinating to me and allows us to have movies like this where a hand can attack you. It solves the problem of Thing from Addams Family. He's a dismembered hand that is alive and conscious. Is he a zombie? Where's the rest of him?
Yeah, maybe he's a domesticated zombie. Sure.
Exactly.
He's a pet zombie.
But I like that.
Fido.
I'd like to delve into that a little bit more. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was I'm going to ask permission before I bring this onto the show, but I can talk about it. A friend of mine that I'm doing streams with now over on the Action Elite has developed a system. That system is called SPACE. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, and enjoyment. Each of those categories gets from a 0 to a 2 in half increments. So the interesting thing was we did this for Invasion USA, and we didn't give our rating. We just went through each of these categories as we talked and gave it a number. Well, at the end, he goes, here's what your number. Like mine came out to be mine came out to an 8.5.
Very interesting.
And then what he does is he asks you, had we not done this, what rating would you have given this movie off the top of your head, and how close is it? And he was damn close. After getting it broke down more. And I think it would be some movies we don't need to do this with because we don't have to be that analytical about it.
Some don't need
Yeah.
it.
like I don't like no
Like this I don't think needs it because entertainment's a 2. The rest is probably a 0 for me. Like,
well, no, everything would have gotten a 2. So real quick, story wise, it's a fantastic story.
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So even a 1.5.
Story, yeah.
Pacing is a 2. It is.
It doesn't stop.
2. Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't
Pedal
stop.
to the metal. Mm-hmm.
Artistry, which is all about like the backdrop to everything, how everything's looked, how everything's
you're
framed.
right. Yep, that's a 2.
Okay. Characters. We already gushed on how these characters were
They're
done.
fantastic. Yep. That's
And
a 2.
then the wild card to the category is, even if you gave low numbers in others, did you enjoy the film?
Yep.
And that can be
Obviously.
like your wild card. So I feel like if I gave numbers to this, I would be at a 9 or a 9.5. I feel like, and I think Pete would probably be
Yep,
right,
I'd be right up there.
around the
Yep.
same. And I think Nate, it probably would have dropped you to about a 9.5 because I feel like
Probably.
you would have, if I made you stop.
I misunderstood this all at first.
But
that's all right.
This was all like we didn't pre-plan for that during the show. They had already done one with it, but me and one of the other guests had never done this, and we did it on as we went talking, and it made us stop and think like, how do I rate that one segment of this movie? And by the end, it was almost exactly what I felt like it rated. So it kind of justifies, instead of going, let me grab this number and put it on this movie, it goes, oh, you thought through it, and that is what you actually think about this movie.
It's a quantifier, and I think that's
It is.
that's really interesting. But I think they're missing out on like the what kind of vibe did you get from the movie?
That's enjoyment.
Because I can enjoy a movie, but I can also look at a movie and go like, man, that sucked. That kind of
I can't enjoy a movie then say it sucked.
I can do that.
Ape.
I can say something's a bad movie, but then again, what made it bad? Did the story make it bad? Did the pacing make it bad? Did the characters make it bad?
Okay, I would like to put this into practice.
I want to put it in practice.
Yeah.
I just want to do the right thing. Like I feel like I can talk about it, but I want to say like, hey man, I want to use this on my show, and I'm sure J-Man's going to be like, absolutely, go ahead.
Let's give it a shot.
Just want to do
this
that.
This is kind of like the Geary at Good Beer Bad Movie.
Yes.
Good Beer Bad Movie Night, where we have developed a theorem where people can, like, if you go into the grocery store and you can find these particular numbers on a beer and understand what the style of beer is, and then what the numbers mean that are on the can, you can deduce what this beer might be to you if you might enjoy this beer. So
it gets you closer in the ballpark of the beer you'll enjoy. Yes. No, 100%. Everyone should go check out Good Beer Bad Movie Night.
Yes, definitely. All of this leads to our new segment, Trashed Opinions. This is the segment where we read reviews that had the complete opposite of ours. So,
dude, I gotta hear it.
This one comes from Mr. Rock and Roll on IMDb. Man, was this movie dumb. I wouldn't even waste my time commenting on this cheese flick, but seeing as nobody else on the comment board had anything negative to say about Dead Alive, I figured I better chime in with a different opinion. I thought this movie was so stupid that I could barely sit through it. It might be all right if you're sitting around with a bunch of your juvenile friends, or you're under the age of 13 yourself, or you're tripping, or just looking for the ultimate B-movie gore fest. But unless you fall into one of the aforementioned categories, don't waste your time with this lame flick. Not scary in the least, and not as humorous as Frankenhooker. This movie is not for anyone with even the least bit of taste. For grade schoolers or drinking parties only. You're exactly right, and that's why it's a 10, you idiot.
Mr. Rock and Roll is a dummy.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what he likes.
Right?
Right. If you
you're
didn't like this, what do you like?
If he likes Frankenhooker and doesn't like this one, I think
what's wrong with him?
I think he's a troll.
Yeah,
probably.
Especially when I saw everyone just doing. Really
Oh, everyone
nice
likes this, so I'm gonna not like this because I want to be. I want some attention. Yeah. What else you got, Nate?
Now this leads us to D. Gomez over on Amazon. Seriously, this is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. I thought since I liked horror movies, and many people compared this to Evil Dead, that it would be worth a buy. Also, the guy from Lord of the Rings made it. Man, was I wrong. I watched this with some guys at work to kill time, and I thought I was going to get my ass kicked. It just got worse and worse as the movie went along. Let's see where this was I'm not going to say that word, looking rat monkey made out of Play-Doh, a zombie sex scene, a baby from the zombie sex scene that made you want to strangle it, and bad foreign acting. After watching this and forcing my coworkers to watch this, I wanted to kick my own ass. Well, D. Gomez, you need new coworkers who will, lighten you up and show you what
maybe don't
fantastic
show it at
cinema
work.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a movie I'd be like, hey guys, at lunch, let's watch this movie.
No.
But
this is the movie that my coworkers would expect me to show
when you
them, though.
literally highlight all of the best parts of the movie, that questions me whether
both
you need
of
to
them
seek
did.
mental professional help.
As the movie goes on and on, it gets better and better.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah, this is the type of movie that all of my coworkers be like, yeah, this makes sense that Nate would pick that. I kid you
100%.
not. We have a work outing coming up on May 13th, which is Friday the 13th. And all of them went, wait, are you going to be free that day? I was like, of course. Like, I'm not like sacrificing anything or doing something silly. Like, yes, I can come. They're like, yeah, but it's Friday the 13th. We just want to make sure.
Well, you never know. I think what we should do though is Nate should have what like Oprah has with the Oprah sticker that she puts on the books that she recommends. Nate should have a sticker that he's allowed to put on certain movies.
Yeah, this is the
and
Nate
it's like the
approved.
Nate approved horror movies. So
I'd like to hear someone like Roger Ebert what he thought of this, not some dingo on Reddit, because those guys those guys don't mean nothing.
Sometimes I think Robert Ebert is a dingo, but that's just me.
This is true. This is true. But he is a professional movie critic. So
sure.
And these jackholes here are just jackholes.
Yeah. All right, boys. I think the general consensus is we enjoyed this movie.
This was bitchin'.
Yeah,
Go watch
so.
this movie.
Yeah, please watch it again.
Watch it.
You're gonna
Awesome.
just remember how much you love it.
Yep. Nate, you want me to lead us out of here?
Please do.
All right. Everybody, thanks for checking us out. This is Gimme Back My Horror Movies and also Gimme Back My Action Movies. We play every other week. We alternate between the two. We are joined this week with Pete from Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. Please go check out that podcast. It's not always a bad movie and it's not always a good beer. So there's always a little bit of a mix and mingle in that show, and I enjoy it. Also, we are part of the Give Me Back My Podcast Network, where we have a plethora of other shows, which we have the Monster Movie Stomp Down, Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling. Kind of stumbled there for a second. It's all right. I Know You Hear Me, Tales from the Haunt. Also, you want to start checking me out, talking more action. I will be on the YouTube streams with the Action Elite. Usually on Friday night, we live stream our discussions on certain movies or genres. Anyone can jump in the live chat. We'll throw it up on the screen, get everyone involved. We are having a blast over there. So, and also if you get a chance, go check out the actionelite.com. Also the actionflix.com. Both are good friends of the show. Going to give them some shout outs and some love. Check us out on Facebook. Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the group. Give Me Back My Action Movies, the group. Instagram, same names. Give me back. We are on Twitter now. Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies on Twitter. One Twitter account till I convince Nate to start one dedicated solely for the horror. We'll get there.
We shall see.
We'll see. And I think that was our bell from Pete's dog saying, come on, Dad, hurry up. Let's get this done. So thanks, everyone, for checking us out. We will be back next week with an awesome action movie selection. And thanks for listening, guys. Anybody got anything I missed?
No, I think you covered it all.
Have a great night.
That's good. Awesome. Nate, get us out of here with the good word, brother.
So you found your father's old stag movies, didn't you?
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Hey guys, I have a favor to ask.
Oh,
When I die, please don't embalm me. Just like burn my corpse up and throw me in 27 Pringles cans.
is that how many Pringles cans a human body can fill?
When I did the math for me, it's 27.
There's an equation online.
No, I had to do my own math.
I'm 5'8"-ish.
You gotta do your weight.
160-ish pounds.
I'm assuming that converts over to ash. Just do that favor for me, please.
Oh, the ash is what we got to put in the Pringles. can.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I was already picturing like a lawnmower and a blender.